My wife received a text at 2 a.m. What I discovered next shook me. I'm 38 years old, and I've been married for 11 years. Until recently, I would have told anyone that my wife was the most loyal woman I had ever met. We weren't perfect. We argued sometimes. Life had become routine. But I never doubted her commitment to our family. Then one night, everything changed. It was around 2 a.m. My wife was asleep beside me when her phone lit up. Normally, I wouldn't care. But for some reason, the notification caught my attention. The message simply said, "I miss talking to you." My heart immediately started racing. I couldn't sleep after that. The next morning, I kept thinking about the message. Part of me wanted to ignore it. Another part of me couldn't stop imagining the worst. For several days, I watched my wife more closely. She wasn't acting suspicious. She wasn't hiding her phone. She wasn't staying out late. In fact, everything seemed normal, but that message stayed in my head. Finally, one evening, I asked her about it. At first, she looked surprised. Then she sighed and handed me her phone. What I found wasn't what I expected. The message was from an old female friend she had known since university. The two of them had recently reconnected online after years of no contact. As I scrolled through their conversations, I realized there was nothing romantic happening. Just two old friends catching up. I should have felt relieved. Instead, I felt something else. Jealousy. Not because of the friend, because of the conversations. My wife was sharing thoughts, dreams, frustrations, and stories with this friend that she hadn't shared with me in years. The more I read, the more uncomfortable I became. So I confronted my wife. She admitted she felt lonely in our marriage. Not because I was a bad husband, but because every conversation had become about responsibilities, bills, children, work, schedules, problems. We rarely talked about ourselves anymore. This past few weeks were uncomfortable, as she continues to communicate with that, her friend, in the same manner. I told her she could come to me with any topics or discussion, but it seems she prefers this female friend than building such bond with her husband. 11 years together is gradually drifting far apart. What can I do to make my wife value me again? What do you